Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling absolutely unstoppable, all because of your hair. For too long, the narrative around women over 60 and thinning hair. Discover your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 has been focused on minimizing the problem, not maximizing the potential. That stops today. We are ripping up the old rule book that dictates how a mature woman should look. This isn't about simply coping with hair loss. This is a revolution in texture, volume, and undeniable street-style confidence that is perfectly tailored for the urban landscape. When you are looking for that short hairstyle that doesn't just camouflage thinning but celebrates a vibrant, sophisticated volume, you are looking for the future. And the future is 2025's carefully curated, volumizing short cuts. Think about the energy of the scythe's sharp lines, the dynamic movement, the undeniable chicness of someone who knows exactly who they are and where they are going. Your hair should embody that same dynamic spirit. This is the ultimate guide to selecting, styling, and owning the volumizing short hairstyle that will make you feel 10 years younger and twice as bold. We're talking about cuts that create optical illusions of density, styles that require minimal fuss but deliver maximum impact, and techniques that are so simple they fit seamlessly into your fast-paced city life. This transformation is deeply emotional because our hair is so much more than keratin. It's a crown of self-expression. It's the first thing the world sees, and it sets the tone for your day. By embracing a modern, volumizing short hairstyle for 2025, especially one designed to combat the common challenges of thinning hair over 60, you are making a bold statement of self-love and contemporary elegance. This is your moment to leave hesitation behind. Stop settling for flat, lifeless styles that drag down your energy. Instead, step into the light with a cut that lifts, defines, and radiates sheer confidence. Before we unleash these amazing looks, if you are ready to ditch the drab and discover the perfect style that is tailored for you, do us a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to Street Style Hair for more city-chic transformations, and drop a comment below with your biggest hair challenge right. Know we want to solve it for you. Your journey to the perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 starts now. Prepare to be inspired by the power of strategic layering and texture that will completely change how you see yourself. The biggest lie women over 60 and thinning hair. Discover your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 are told is that their hair has to be safe, flat, and unremarkable. We are officially canceling the myth of old lady hair. That outdated, tired concept belongs in a history book, not on your head in 2025. Today, we are focusing on volumizing short hairstyles that are utterly fearless, celebrating texture, movement, and a depth that you might not have thought possible with thinning hair. A bold statement is needed here. You do not have to grow your hair long to hide thinning. In fact, long hair often makes thinning more obvious by dragging the weight down and exposing the scalp. The secret to phenomenal volume over 60 lies almost entirely in the precision of a short hairstyle. The architectural integrity of a well-executed short cut, the angles, the stacking, the hidden layers is what creates the illusion of density and body where nature has begun to slow down. Think about the modern, sharp lines of a chic, city-inspired haircut. It's intentional, it's vibrant, and it demands attention in the best way possible. This isn't a simple trim, it is a meticulously crafted optical illusion. We are talking about techniques like disconnection in the layers, where the underlying hair is cut shorter to push the top layers up and out, creating instant lift from the root. We are talking about point cutting to soften the ends and allow for maximum movement and texture, which is the cornerstone of volumizing fine hair. The challenge of thinning hair is now our greatest advantage because it forces us to be strategic, creative, and utterly modern. The street style hair philosophy is that your hair should have the same effortless cool factor as a perfectly tailored blazer or a pair of sleek urban sneakers. It must move, it must reflect light, and it must feel entirely authentic to your personal vibe. The sheer volume achieved by these 2025 cuts, which are designed to be lightweight and airy, will not only make your hair look thicker but will drastically reduce your styling time, a significant benefit in a busy, urban environment. We are not just talking about a hairstyle, we are discussing a lifestyle upgrade. This is the year to embrace the power of a strategic crop, a cut that says, "I am powerful, I am stylish, and I am thriving," all without saying a single word. You've scrolled through countless pages, searched for endless tips, and maybe even fallen for products promising miraculous volume that never delivered. Stop searching for miracles. Your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 is not a secret serum. It is a foundational, architectural techniquia, meticulously engineered short haircut specifically designed for women over 60 and thinning hair. The truth is, the foundation of volume is the cut itself. If the cut is wrong, no product in the world can save it. That's why we are diving deep into the specific 2025 cuts that are already dominating the high-fashion city streets, and why they work so effectively to combat the thinning hair dilemma. We are looking for cuts that leverage the natural texture and direction of your hair to maximize lift at the crown and fullness around the face. The key word here is structure. Think of your hair as a building. We need a strong, hidden framework to support the visual impact. This involves strategic stacking at the nape of the neck, creating a powerful shelf of hair that pushes the rest of the cut forward and upward. For thinning hair, the magic is in the angle of elevation. When the hair is cut at a 45-degree or 90-degree angle from the head, it creates built-in, gravity-defying volume right at the root, giving the appearance of substantially denser hair. The best cuts for 2025 are embracing the shattered look, a modern, deliberately deconstructed finish that breaks up the line of the haircut, making any sparse areas less noticeable. The texture is rough, the lines are sharp, and the volume is inherent to the shape. These cuts aren't fussy, they're resilient. They require minimal heat styling and hold their shape throughout the day, which is essential for busy city life. We will explore variations of the micro bob, the textured pixie, and the tapered crop, each offering a unique solution to the volume problem while keeping that coveted street-style edge. Remember, the goal is not to have hair that looks thick. The goal is to have hair that looks perfectly styled, intentional, and full of life, which is precisely what these short, volumizing hairstyles deliver. Your confidence is waiting, and it starts with the right cut. The layered pixie has always been a versatile classic, but the 2025 iteration is the ultimate volume cheat code for women over 60 and thinning hair. Discover your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025. The secret sauce is the strategic use of disconnected layers and a hidden, stacked foundation. For fine, thinning hair, a traditional pixie can often fall flat and expose too much scalp. The volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 pixie, however, is engineered with a clever internal structure. The hair underneath, particularly at the nape and sides, is cut significantly shorter, sometimes even undercut, creating a solid, firm base. This base acts as a natural scaffolding, physically pushing the longer top layers up and out. This immediate, gravity-defying lift is the core of the illusion. The top layers themselves are point-cut and heavily textured, not for bulk, but for movement. Movement is the key to density perception. When hair moves freely and lightly, it catches the light in different ways, making it look substantially fuller than still heavy hair. We are looking for a weightless, airy finish that still maintains its shape. The length around the face is critical. It should be softened with light, wispy pieces that frame the cheekbones, drawing the eye away from any areas of less density at the crown. This modern pixie is often styled slightly messy, emphasizing its street style credentials. A small amount of texturizing powder or dry wax is all that is needed to scrunch those layers into place, giving you that perfectly imperfect city-chic look. The maintenance is simple: a quick product application and maybe a minute with a cool air diffuser. This cut is perfect because it requires minimal hair to create maximum visual impact, making it the perfect choice for anyone navigating the challenges of thinning hair over 60. It's a statement of modernity and self-assurance, proving that short hair can be incredibly feminine and undeniably powerful. When we think of a bob, we often picture a blunt, heavy line, which is exactly what fine, thinning hair needs to avoid. The 2025 City-Chic Bob is a complete reimagining of this classic, making it a perfect volumizing short hairstyle for women over 60 and thinning hair. Discover your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025. The magic is in the asymmetry and the texture. By adopting a subtly asymmetrical line where one side is perhaps a centimeter or two longer than the other, or the back is steeply graduated, we break the eye's straight line of sight. This subtle break in symmetry creates a dynamic, moving line that immediately gives the perception of increased body and movement. It prevents the hair from falling into a flat, predictable shape. Furthermore, the internal layering is crucial. It must not be too heavy, but rather graduated. This means the shortest layers are at the nape, and they gradually get longer toward the front. This graduation forces the hair to curve and stack on itself, giving a beautiful rounded volume at the back, which is often the area that falls flat first. For the texture, we are using deep point cutting throughout the ends to ensure they are shattered and light, allowing them to bounce and move freely. A flat, heavy bottom line on fine hair simply hangs and accentuates the lack of volume at the top. The City-Chic Bob, by contrast, is airy, lifted, and full of natural-looking density. This bob is styled with a deep side part, sweeping the hair over to one side. This is perhaps the oldest and most effective trick for adding instant volume to the crown. The hair is lifted against its natural growth pattern, giving a huge, natural boost that lasts all day. This sophisticated, yet edgy bob is the epitome of street-style hair for 2025. It's polished enough for a gallery opening, but cool enough for a coffee run, proving that your short hairstyle can be both voluminous and incredibly chic, regardless of hair density. A great cut is only half the battle. Mastering the styling routine is the critical second step in achieving a phenomenal volumizing short hairstyle for 2025, especially when dealing with thinning hair over 60. The Street Style Volumizing Routine relies on a powerful trio of products and techniques: mousse, powder, and strategic heat. First, ditch the heavy creams and serums. They weigh down fine hair instantly. We start with a lightweight, root-lifting moussing, we mean just at the roots. The key is to apply it to wet hair, section by section, massaging it into the scalp where volume starts. Next, for the drying process, forget the round brush that you think you need. The most effective technique for volume is using a diffuser or simply rough drying the hair while tipping your head completely upside down. Gravity is your friend here. By drying the hair in the opposite direction of how it will naturally fall, you are maximizing the lift from the very base. Once 90% dry, flip your head back. This is where the magic of the volume powder comes in. This product is a non-negotiable for thinning hair. Take a tiny pinch and sprinkle it directly into the roots at the crown and gently rub it in. The powder's unique texture grips the hair fibers, instantly swelling them and giving incredible, matte lift that lasts for hours. It's the closest thing to a volume miracle you will find. Finally, strategic heat. Use a flat iron or curling wand only on the top 2 inches of the hair, bending the ends just slightly to create a messy, textured movement, not a curl. This technique creates a beautiful, deconstructed finish that is the signature of true street-style hair. This entire process should take less than 7 minutes, proving that maximum volume does not have to mean maximum effort. This routine ensures your volumizing short hairstyle remains airy, flexible, and completely full of life from morning commute to evening out. Pauses 5's, the biggest, yet often overlooked secret weapon in fighting the visible signs of thinning hair over 60 and amplifying a volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 is color. A single, flat color especially, a dark one can make the hair look uniform and, tragically, accentuate the flatness and thinness. The solution is multi-dimensional color through strategic placement of highlights and lowlights. This is a pure optical illusion that tricks the eye into seeing density. Think of it like a 3D effect. Lowlights, which are darker strands woven underneath the lighter ones, create shadows. These shadows give the impression of depth and fullness, making the hair look layered and thick, even if the actual density isn't there. We are not talking about chunky, unnatural streaks. We are talking about microlights, extremely fine, subtle pieces of color woven closely together. For women over 60, choosing colors that complement your skin tone is paramount, but the technique is key. Highlights should be strategically placed around the face to frame and illuminate, instantly drawing attention to your features and away from any concerns about volume at the crown. Furthermore, a technique called root shadowing is essential for thinning hair. By keeping the root area slightly darker than the ends, you create a soft contrast that grounds the hair and makes the subsequent lighter color look like it's lifted and voluminous. When the light hits hair that is a cocktail of varying shades, it creates a texture that flat, single-tone hair simply cannot replicate. This combination of depth and light ensures your volumizing short hairstyle looks vibrant, intentional, and substantially thicker. It's the difference between a 2-dimensional drawing and a 3-dimensional sculpture. Investing in a professional colorist who understands this multi-dimensional approach is the single most powerful step you can take to elevate your short cut. For women navigating over 60 and thinning hair, discover your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025, the front section of the hair fringe or banksus, a game-changing element that often gets overlooked. A strategic fringe can instantly disguise thinning at the hairline and forehead, while simultaneously adding a massive dose of youthful, city-chic style. The key is to avoid heavy, blunt bangs that require too much density. Instead, the 2025 trend focuses on volumizing bangs that are either soft, wispy, and layered, or a deep, dramatic side sweep. A wispy fringe is perfect because it uses minimal hair to create maximum coverage. These layers are cut with movement in mind, falling lightly across the forehead, which softens facial features and draws attention to the eyes. A deep side sweep is arguably the most powerful volumizing trick in the book. By creating a very deep part starting well over on one side, you are sweeping a large section of hair across the forehead. This action immediately lifts the hair at the root and creates a dramatic cascade of volume at the top of the head. It's an instant optical lift. Furthermore, the angle of the side sweep can be adjusted to perfectly frame your face shape, balancing out features and complementing the sharp lines of your short hairstyle. For true street style hair, the sweep should be slightly undone, maybe with a piece or two falling loose to give that effortless, lived-in feel. Remember, the fringe area is the window to the soul, and by investing in a volumizing, well-cut fringe, you are ensuring that your whole look feels intentional, youthful, and absolutely full of body. Never underestimate the power of those few inches of hair. They hold the key to the entire look's volume and confidence factor. The challenges of a volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 are compounded by the unpredictable and demanding environment of city life. City weather, with its humidity, wind tunnels, and accumulated grit, can quickly deflate even the best thinning hair over 60 cuts. Therefore, a true street-style haircut must be resilient and adaptable year-round. Let's talk about humidity, the arch nemesis of volume. The secret to combating humidity lies not in heavy-duty hairspray, which can feel stiff and crunchy, but in a flexible, humidity-resistant texturizing spray applied before leaving the house. This spray acts as a light shield, allowing the hair to maintain its volume without frizzing or collapsing. For winter months, where central heating and dry air can lead to static and flatness, the focus shifts to moisture and anti-static products. A light application of a hair oil, only on the ends, never the roots, can prevent dryness, and using a metal or carbon comb instead of plastic can drastically reduce static electricity that ruins volume. The key to year-round volume is realizing that your styling routine must adjust seasonally. Your summer routine should prioritize anti-humidity and UV protection, which also protects color vibrancy. Your winter routine should focus on moisture and static control. The beauty of these short hairstyles is their inherent structure. Because the volume is cut into the hair via stacking and layering, it requires less product intervention to stay put, meaning it's more resilient to environmental factors. By adapting your product arsenal, mousse for volume, powder for lift, and a seasonal anti-frizz static spray, you ensure that your volumizing short hairstyle remains flawless, full of life, and perfectly city chic no matter the forecast. A volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 is not an isolated statement. It is the centerpiece of your entire street-style hair persona. For women over 60 and thinning hair, discover your perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025. The hair is an opportunity to express a vibrant, contemporary identity. The key to elevating your cut is ensuring your outfit, jewelry, and makeup all work in harmony with the sharp lines and dynamic volume of your hair. Since your neck is now beautifully exposed by your short hairstyle, this is the perfect opportunity to embrace bold, modern accessories. Think statement earrings or a chunky, architectural necklace that draws the eye upward and frames your voluminous cut perfectly. Turtlenecks and high-collared jackets also work exceptionally well with short hair, as they provide a chic canvas for the clean lines of the cut. When it comes to clothing, embrace structure. The sharp angles of a tailored jacket, a crisp white shirt, or a sleek pair of trousers mirror the intentional, architectural quality of your haircut. Avoid overly fussy or voluminous clothing that competes with your hair's volume. Your makeup should be clean and intentional. Since your hair draws attention to your face, focus on enhancing your eyes or your lips, not both, to maintain that effortless city-chic balance. The confident tilt of your head, the way you carry yourself through the crowd, these are the final, essential ingredients that turn a great haircut into a signature style. This synergy between fashion and hair is the essence of true street style. It's about looking put together without looking like you tried too hard. It's about owning the short, voluminous look with such confidence that it becomes a defining part of your image, regardless of age or hair density. You've seen the techniques, you've mastered the cuts, and you understand the power of color and styling. The ultimate transformation is no longer a dream, it is an achievable reality. The perfect volumizing short hairstyle for 2025 for women over 60 and thinning hair is within your grasp, and it starts with making that bold appointment. We started this journey with a commitment to redefine what mature hair looks like. And we are ending it with the conviction that your hair can be your most powerful accessory. The cornerstone of the Street Style Hair channel is providing sophisticated, city-ready advice that is never generic and always empowering. We focus on the architectural precision and effortless cool that truly defines street style, ensuring that our content is unique, current, and directly addresses the challenges faced by our audience. Our advantage is our unique focus on cuts that provide genuine volume for fine hair, translating high-fashion concepts into wearable, low-maintenance looks for your urban life. We don't offer temporary fixes, we offer permanent style solutions. This journey has shown that thinning hair is merely a creative constraint that forces us to achieve better, more intentional results. The truth is, the women over 60 walking the streets of major cities today are the most stylish and self-assured generation yet, and your hair should reflect that unstoppable energy. As you step out with your new, voluminous short cut, remember the confidence that comes with knowing you have intentionally chosen a modern, powerful look. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the best volumizing short hairstyles for 2025. Before you go, ensure you have liked this video, subscribe to Street Style Hair for our weekly city-chic style guides, and commented below telling us which of these 11 styles you're considering first. Your engagement fuels this revolution. Go forth and own your volume.